Good morning. I'm Vicki Maroli. I am the social studies teacher here at LCA. I would like to officially welcome you to our 2024 ceremony. Before we get started with the official ceremony, we have a few thank yous. I would like to begin with Scarlett. Scarlett, please stand. Scarlett is the lovely and creatively talented young woman who made all of our cupcakes this morning. So thank you so much, Scarlett. To Roz Roth and Rachel Denlinger, thank you so much for manning our coffee bar. We couldn't have had such a great welcoming reception this morning without you. Thank you. And finally, to two special men in the audience, Pastor Phil and Pastor Darrell. You two gentlemen have been such an inspiration to our students this year. You have always been there with a listening ear for them whenever needed. So thank you for volunteering your time to us. It is much appreciated. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Michael Clare. Mike is president of the Joint Operating Committee here at LCA, and he would like to give you a few remarks.
Good morning. It's still 10:33. So I wanted to welcome everybody to beautiful LCA's graduation party, especially for the 34 young men and ladies who sit before us. And when this is over, they're going to be 34 very happy young men and young women. 14 years ago, I was elected to my first term on the Mannheim Central School Board. At the first reorganizational meeting, the lady who I took her place, she said, when they put out the committees, take LCA. LCA really doesn't do anything. So I said, no, I'll take LCA. I attended my first meeting at Park City Mall, and I should have known enough to leave then, but I didn't, and I've never looked back since. You know, when we were at the mall, anything we did, we had to do ourselves. If a leak in the bathroom, you did it yourself. When we left there, it was a song and a dance to leave. But again, we all never looked back. When we were at the mall, only reason we got where we're at is the dedication of the teachers and a lot of duct tape. Well, we took the plunge and started to look for another place. We ended up at Hack. But now we have some more schools and we have some more kids. What are we going to do? Well, because we're at Mahack, we didn't have to use as much duct tape, but we needed more seats. Hack was a great place, and our numbers started to rise, and we had to trade our supply of duct tape for their chairs. We were really feeling good. We just felt we were there. And then one day, Hack said, you got to leave. We don't have room for you. So that summer, we packed everything up, and we found another place just a block away from it, 2 blocks away. We got there. We spent maybe 6 months to a year, and then they closed down. Now we didn't have anything. We went back to Hack. Now we're at Hack. We made a move and we picked up another school and more students, now what? Easy. Find a second location, and boy, were we lucky to find this place, Crossroads. They have been great, and we could never thank them enough. You know, when I started way back in the mall, we had about 12 to 20 students. Now we average between 55 and 70 on any given day. Yep, you know what's next. We're gonna have to look for more room, but that we like. We've had our ups and downs, but when we were down, our teachers kept everything together. They are the best, are they not, students? Teachers are the best. Would like to thank our LCA board. Would you, if you're here, would you please stand up? Okay. The tough part is we have several schools that are graduating, but they also have done a yeoman's job to take care of doing what needs to be done. Dr. Robin Feldy, Superintendent of Record for Manheim Township. There are times, Dr. Feldy, I wasn't sure you did have another job because you were here running around. If it would not been for Dr. Feldy holding all of us together, I'm not sure what today would look like. And I want to thank Dr. Feldy, along with the teachers, for everything you've done. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Of course, we have to thank all the parents, grandparents, because without you, you wouldn't know how to get here. So can we give the shout out for our parents and grandparents, please? In this past semester, Dr. John Smith, retired principal, came in to help us out this last semester. There's no way that we could do anything here if we did not have the support of our governing high schools. We have to be thankful that they think enough of you to bring you to the academy rather than just let you flounder. By the end of this day, everybody here are going to hear some outstanding stories from these young men, young women, and we couldn't be happier. Our 34 graduates, we love you.
Thank you, Mr. Clare, for your very kind words. And we truly appreciate all your time and effort you devote to LCA. So thank you so, so much. This year, we have 3 students who have volunteered to share their thoughts as our student speakers. Our first speaker is Isis Hernandez Castro from Manheim Central. Izzy, it's your turn.
I'm just going to share a little bit of my story with all of you. I had failed to graduate the year I was supposed to and had failed to show up in the beginning of the year. Oh, thank you. In the beginning of the year when my counselor had signed me up for LCA, so I was dropped from school and became a high school dropout. Once I had crossed that line, I would spend the days at work pondering what was next, if this had really been what was left of my future. So one day I sat down and thought all of the successful careers I could have been, or could be. I became furious with myself and all the choices I had made that led me up to this point in my life. Then I remembered something powerful a teacher once told me. Education does not mean the power of being able to tell when or how many countries were formed, resolving math equations, or knowing how to write every word in the English language. Education is the power of thinking, resolving, and understanding the world, others, and yourself on a far deeper level than everyone else. Education is a power that you have within yourself. It's a power so powerful, it has adapted the ability to become invisible in the plain sight. Going back to LCA was not easy. I had to swallow my pride and face my biggest fear, my high school principal, and my counselor. So I buckled down and sat with them, and they would have been very clear on what their options were. I either had the option of going back to Manheim Central or having a second chance at LCA. So I joined LCA quite late in the school year with low hopes for my past and no plans for my future. I had initially planned to get my high school diploma to attain a job outside of my fast food location and get my parents off my back. So it was set. The plan was simple. I would come in and leave as quickly as I could before the teachers even knew my name. As I went through my classes at LCA, I found myself writing a whole lot of papers, and with each paper I wrote, I could feel the spark that I once had light up again. The passion to learn filled up my veins once again, and I felt my spirit reignite. Class after class and day after day, I became so surprised at how uniquely incredible LCA was. With its unique approach to education, I could see in real life how many of the students succeeded. Each one of them had their own struggles, but LCA knew how to help each single one of them. In addition, thanks to LCA career classes, I was required to do a job shadowing. So I had picked a youth after-school center that I had previously done community hours at. I finished the shadowing, and a couple weeks later, I received a message from the student director asking me if I was interested in doing a paid internship with them over the summer. I was ecstatic. Then after that, once I finished my classes, I was curious about what my teacher Vicky had mentioned to me about attending Millersville. No way, I thought to myself. There's no way I can afford a college tuition right now. But then Vicky informed me about all these programs that were available for students like me who were first-generation students and needing guidance in things of these matters. So Vicky held my hand, and for the first time in a long time, I felt complete and utter trust in someone. Vicky got in contact with her connections, and thanks to her and LCA, I was able to get an appointment with the immigrations program that was offered at Millersville, and a very nice lady from Millersville has helped me complete all my applications from them. LCA cares about each and every one of their students and wants them to succeed in each and every one of their aspects in life. And thanks to teachers like Vicky, students are redirected, motivated, and changed. LCA gives hope, again, for education. LCA reminds you that the most powerful thing a person can have is the willingness to learn. The teachers here inspire students every day to try to become the best the students they can be. Every educator who forms part of LCA does more for each student than they can even imagine. Teachers at LCA give their time, energy, and dedication to this program. They never fail to show up for their students, and they never judge anybody who walks through their doors. Schools like LCA are important for education system as they give those who, like me, struggle to be successful in a regular high school environment a chance to succeed in their future without the fear of failing out. More than a school, LCA is an opportunity to grow. I would like to give a huge thanks to all my teachers, and especially to Vicky, Pat, Lydia, and Jennifer, and to my high school principal and high school counselor who forced me to come here. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Izzy. Our second speech is from Elijah Horning from Manheim Township. Elijah, the stage is yours.
Hi. I'd just like to thank my mom. She's been doing the most for me ever since my stomach problems and my anxiety, not really being able to go to school at all, even putting me in online school and then pushing me to go to school back in person and then still not being able to, and then putting me in LCA, which really helped, and she's been sticking with me through the hospital twice. She's a big reason I finished school and worked as hard as I did. I hope I made her proud by graduating despite my hard times and not always going to school. I'm just glad to finally graduate, and I also like to thank my girlfriend. She's been really supportive along with my mom with my stomach problems, always helping me when I don't feel good, pushing me to go to school. And I just worked really hard for her so that I could finish and we could have more time together and start our future together. And I just like to thank the teachers. They have done the most for me and have been super helpful, super positive with everything. I just could not have done it without them. Thank you.
Our third and final speaker is Michael Torres from Manheim Central. Michael, one last time, let's take the field.
It's going to be short and simple. Good morning. I would just like to take a quick second to thank everyone for attending today's ceremony. Today marks an important occasion in our lives throughout the years of hard work, perseverance, and determination. We cannot help but reflect on the journey that has brought us to this point. The experience I've had at LCA has been something to remember. Kathy, Vicky, Lydia, Pat, not only did you guys go above and beyond for me to make sure I accomplished all my goals I had set for myself, you have also supported me in my activities outside of school. I also want to give a huge shout out to the staff at Manheim Central. Because of you, I was able to close out my last 2 seasons of my football career while attending here. You have no idea how much that means to me. I am forever grateful for all the people who have helped me along my journey. And lastly, to the class of 2024, we did it. The sky's the limit. Push forward, never give up. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your brilliance. Go forth and shine bright.
Thank you so much to our speakers. You did an amazing job. This class of 2024 has many talented, caring, and hardworking students. This morning, as a staff, we would like to recognize 4 students for their exceptional achievements here at LCA. To present the first 2 awards will be Kathy Kadiba. She is our East Site Leader and English teacher. Kathy?
All right. Good morning. As an English teacher, it isn't very often that one of your students asks you to proof a novel. I'm usually thrilled to have a student love to read, but to have one that loves to write was absolutely awesome. I was reading this novel and I found myself turning the pages, like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen next? Her novel is called Anomaly. I absolutely loved it. The protagonist of her novel is a self-confident, tough, caring young woman. Her name is Jane Grady, and often called the Lioness in the novel. As I read the proof, I couldn't help think about the author herself. These are the qualities which I can clearly see in this young woman. I am very proud to present the LCA West Student of the Year to a true lioness, Sierra Fox from Elizabethtown. Congratulations. All right. There you go. From day one, this next student was determined to graduate. He started in December of 2022 with 22 credits. We often think of success as a straight path to the top. Of course, this is very far from the truth. This student consistently showed up each and every day, conquered this mountain of credits that he had. He is a respectful, focused, conscientious young man who I have no doubt will succeed in anything that he does. I am very proud to give the Perseverance Award to Elijah Horning from Manheim Township School District. You deserved it.
Thank you, Kathy. Our next two awards will be presented by Mrs. Pat Weaver. She is our site lead here at West and our math teacher.
I'm ready. All right. Steady, a great note taker, independent learner, high achiever, pleasant. And did I say steady? All right. This person has so many great qualities, but these are just a few that she displayed while being a student at LCA. It was always thank you and ma'am when addressed. And she loved her Dunkin' Donut drinks, my kind of student. Today we award the Outstanding East Student Award to Carissa Rosa. This next student exemplifies inspiration. At one point, she believed that obtaining a high school diploma was impossible. She came to LCA with only 2 months remaining in the school year. Today, she is a graduate. I am proud to award the Best Inspiration Award to Izzy Hernandez.
Graduates, it's almost time. However, one person stands between you and your diploma. Dr. Felty would love to say a few words to you.
Not sure I like that introduction, but Again, good morning. We are so pleased to celebrate the achievements of all of you today. It was wonderful to hear the special stories that some of you offered to provide, their inspiration. But each of you has your own story, and that matters. I am personally honored to be able to just speak with you for several minutes, to you, your friends and family in this room. In preparation for today, I spent much time pondering some meaningful quotes or thoughtful words of wisdom to share. I've asked myself, what word of wisdom could I give you? What do I wish I would have known at this time? I was 18 at my graduation. So I was thinking back to my life at that time and trying to think of a good quote or something inspirational to share with you. I've come up with one answer to all of that, and it's focused on the power of believing in yourself. Each of your stories, the ones that you shared this evening, the ones that we all heard, comes back to you believing in yourself, to not giving up, or to not giving into the mindset that you couldn't achieve the high school diploma. It was a slightly uncomfortable experience when I make myself look back at myself when I was 18 at graduation. I had some challenging experiences back when I was in high school. And I vividly remember the moment that a person of influence in my life at that time said to me out of frustration that I would not amount to anything. At that time, I was truly unsure of myself and the direction that I wanted to go. But the words of that individual continued to nag at me, and it haunted me, quite frankly. She didn't know the real me. How could she predict where I would be someday? Because she didn't know me. She didn't know what was inside me. I still remember that defining moment when I decided to prove her wrong, and I would make something of myself. And I did just that. The power of believing in yourself will take you far in life. Never let anyone define who you are. You define who you are. Be true to yourself and believe in where you want to go. The lessons I've learned since I was in my high school graduation reaffirm the importance of believing in yourself. We are so very proud of you today. You will make something of your lives if you just believe and make it happen. So now, on behalf of the Joint Operating Committee, who are representatives of the school boards from all of the participating school districts, it is my privilege as a commissioned officer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to accept these students as graduates of the Lancaster County Academy. Let's give them a hand. So now I'm exiting, and now we're going to move to the part that you're waiting for. I'm going to turn things over to Mrs. Debbie Schmidt to begin the process for distribution of the diplomas.
Can everybody hear me? Whoa. You again? Is that better? Okay. So I'm going to announce each graduate's name. And afterwards, I'm also going to be announcing their school district. So if we could hold the applause till I announce the district, that would be wonderful. And after that, y'all can hoop it up for them, right? All right. So we're all set? Okay. Our first graduate is Connor Miles Bagley from Conestoga Valley School District. Next, we have Nicholas John Bernacki from Pequay Valley School District. Next is Yusef Alcohol from Manheim Township School District. Sammy Alexander El Wakti from Manheim Central School District. Sierra Fox from Elizabethtown Area School District. Kaylee Gladfelder from Lampeter Strasburg School District. Thomas Helfrich, Donegal School District. Izzy Hernandez, Manheim Central School District. Natalie Hessler, Pequay Valley School District. Austin Edward Hess, Solanco School District. Elijah Horning, Manheim Township School District. Scarlett Inesh, Elizabethtown Area School District. Samantha Kylie Jones, Columbia Area Borough School District. Brandon Chase Kinar Jr., Cocalico School District. Next we have Hiram LeBron. Chance McCall, Conestoga Valley School District. Owen Mitchell, Lampeter Strasburg School District. Anthony Ray Perez Cosio from Conestoga Valley School District. Madison Perry from Solanco School District. Carissa Rosa, Conestoga Valley School District. Julia May Sangri, Lampeter Strasburg School District. Michael Anthony Torres from Manheim Central School District. Adam Christopher Percy Schutte from Manheim Central School District. And Mia Jubilee Vega, Manheim Central School District. Congratulations, graduates.
Well, we're here. Congratulations, students. It is with great joy that we now accept, honor, and congratulate the Lancaster County Academy Class of 2024. You may now finally remove those tassels from right to left. This signifies the completion of an academic journey and the beginning of this new chapter in your life. Let's give them one final applause. And that concludes our ceremony. You can feel free to stay and take pictures around the property. And if there's any of those wonderful cupcakes left, please make sure to take one. Thank you.